Rose quartz is often known as the stone of love. For many people, it is one of the first crystals they encounter when exploring crystal energy, the heart chakra, and emotional healing. But as rose quartz has become more popular, one question continues to appear: does rose quartz attract bad relationships? Some people notice that after wearing rose quartz, they seem to attract more romantic attention. Along with that attention may come relationships that feel confusing, unsuitable, or even emotionally painful. As a result, many begin to wonder, has rose quartz attracted the wrong people into my life? The issue is often not rose quartz itself. What is often misunderstood is the energy. Rose quartz actually, when most people think of rose quartz, they immediately think of romance, love, soulmates, attracting a partner. But in many crystal traditions, rose quartz represents far more than romantic love. It is often associated with compassion, gentleness, self-acceptance, emotional healing, forgiveness, and understanding. Genuine human connection. Romance is simply one expression of these qualities. At its core, connection with yourself, connection with others, connection with love. They may find themselves more willing to connect with others, more comfortable expressing their true feelings, less guarded than before, more able to see the good in themselves and others, more willing to understand and accept different perspectives in spiritual and energy traditions. This shift is often associated with the opening of the heart chakra. When the heart chakra is balanced, we tend to find it easier to accept ourselves and understand others. We become more capable of giving love, receiving love, and building healthier, more authentic relationships. When the heart chakra is out of balance, however, people may become emotionally closed off, defensive, afraid of being hurt, unable to trust, or constantly caught in patterns of insecurity and emotional uncertainty. For this reason, many spiritual traditions view the heart chakra as being connected not only to romance, but also to the way we relate to ourselves and connect with the world around us. This is one reason why rose quartz has long been associated with the heart chakra. The qualities it symbolizes consistently revolve around love, acceptance, understanding, and connection. From a practical perspective, people may simply notice that you seem softer, more open, and easier to approach. As we build stronger connections with the world around us, more people naturally enter our lives. These may include new friends, colleagues, business partners, family members, potential romantic partners. Rose quartz is about many people notice changes in their relationships after working with rose quartz. As a person's inner state changes, the people, opportunities, and relationships they attract may begin to change as well. A higher frequency does not mean becoming better than others. Rather, it suggests becoming more aligned with harmonious, supportive, and abundant forms of energy. Healthy relationships themselves can be viewed as one expression of abundance. In everyday life, people may simply feel that someone has become more comfortable, more at ease, more approachable, more pleasant to be around. This kind of attraction is not something that is deliberately performed. It is something that naturally emerges. In my view, the heart chakra is a lot like a flower. When we constantly judge ourselves, protect ourselves, or close our hearts because of past experiences, that flower remains a bud. Its beauty is already there. It simply has not fully bloomed. As we begin to accept ourselves, understand ourselves, and build a deeper relationship with who we are, the flower slowly starts to open. One petal, then another, and another. Eventually, it begins to release its fragrance. A flower never chases the bees. It never tries to convince the bees to come closer. It simply becomes what it was always meant to be, and the bees arrive naturally. Perhaps this is one way to understand why rose quartz has long been associated with attraction. Just as a diamond never needs to tell people how brilliant it is, people are naturally drawn to it simply because of what it is. What does rose quartz truly help us with? Rose quartz is often associated with romantic love. But what it truly supports is our ability to reconnect with love itself, to love ourselves, to understand ourselves, to forgive ourselves, to understand others, to accept others, to build healthier and more authentic relationships. When the flow of love becomes more natural, many relationships begin to change. Romance is simply one part of that process. If you have ever worried that rose quartz might attract bad relationships, it may be worth looking at it from a different perspective. True attraction does not come from chasing. It comes from blooming. Rose quartz may help us become more open to connection. As a result, more people may naturally enter our lives. But rose quartz does not decide who we choose, who we trust, or which relationships we remain in. Those choices are often influenced by something much deeper. If rose quartz is not attracting the wrong people, why do so many of us repeatedly find ourselves in relationships that cause pain? The answer may have less to do with rose quartz, and more to do with the relationship patterns we carry within us. Read next. Why do I keep getting hurt in relationships? In the next article, we explore the deeper role of self-worth, emotional safety, and the relationship patterns that often shape our experiences in love. Love is not something we find only outside ourselves. It is also something we learn to reconnect with within. If you feel drawn to this journey of self-love, connection, and an open heart, you may enjoy exploring the Lover Collection.